Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today we're headed out with our newest project car, the 2023 Toyota GR Supra. And before we start adding any power modifications on this car, we want to find out exactly how much horsepower and torque it makes to the wheels so that we know how much we gain from additional modifications, like a downpipe, an air intake, an exhaust, a tune, etc. So we're headed to Denver to Dyno Pro to dyno test our Mark V Supra. And remember, the Mark V Supra is conservatively rated at 382 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. What do you think it's going to produce to the wheels on a dyno? I'm going to guess maybe somewhere around 335, 340 wheel horsepower. What's your guess? Put it down in the comment section below. Let's see how close we come. But it's not going to be just our baseline run. We're going to do more than that today in this video. We have the JB4 piggy-back ECU tuner installed on the car. And if you haven't seen that video, I did a video with the install. Super easy. And we will be using Map 2. So on the same day, same dyno, same conditions, we're also going to test the JB4 to see how much power the off-the-shelf Map makes. So let's head to the dyno. Let's see how much horsepower and torque produces baseline and with the JB4. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, turning on notifications. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And that is when everything went downhill. So unfortunately, that was the only dyno pull we were able to successfully record. We ran into some issues where we were receiving some error codes, specifically a chassis error code, which I had received the first time I went to the dyno. Yes. So this is the first time. I went several weeks ago and ran into some problems where the rear ride height sensor was broken. Probably due to strapping down the car on the dyno, whatever it might be. I wasn't able to dyno test the car. So I had to diagnose that because at first I didn't realize that's what it was. Took it to Toyota to have it fixed. It took over 2 weeks to get the parts. So I've been waiting a while to get this car on the dyno. And in the meantime, did a little bit of research, trying to figure out, let's not have this happen again. So we get back on the dyno today. I get one good run, so that's positive. So obviously I'm putting the car in dyno mode properly. I'm able to hold 5th gear. I was able to produce this one graph, some impressive numbers, but still it's just one run. After which I started getting a whole bunch of codes, one of which was the chassis code that I did receive, that I did have, the same code that was shown the first time. So I was like, oh my God, is it the same problem? Did we break yet another ride height sensor? And in looking how it was strapped down and being more a part of strapping the car down, I can't see how that's the case. Now, I'm knocking on wood. This is fake wood here, but I don't think that that's the case because when I was driving home after I cleared the codes, I wasn't getting the chassis code. And I did have to stop and clear the engine error code that I had. But after that, I'm really nervous even saying this, I haven't received any code. So my thought is it has something to do with what I did after the first run. So I did stop the car, put it in park. I don't know, maybe I should have put it in neutral, let it keep going, did some more runs. So that's one thing I'm gonna consider for next time. The other thing is, if I receive that code, if that code pops up, instead of taking the car off the dyno, maybe use the JB4, go into the error codes and clear the error code. I just hope none of this happens again, but I had to leave. You know, there's a schedule, they're on a schedule, I'm on a timeline. I'm gonna have to take it back. So I'm really disappointed. We're gonna keep moving forward. I wanna make sure that I have a nice baseline that we can show what the JB4 Map 2 does for us and jump right into the custom tuning with Jesse De Beers. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna contact him. I'm gonna get the custom tuning underway so that when we go back, you know, we don't have to wait that much longer afterwards to see how much a custom tune adds to an off-the-shelf map. If any of you have any thoughts, please leave your comments down below. With that said, thank you very much for joining, and until next time.